my lovelies, good morning, happy early morning. It's just barely after 6 o'clock in the morning. Why am I up so early? Because I wanted to talk to you. It has been so long since we had a conversation. So long. But the reason why I'm calling out to you. The reason why I'm calling to you guys and talking this early in the early morning is because of the fact that it has been so long since we've last had the conversation. Why? Well, let me share with you why. Because if you happen to own one of these, one of these, or maybe you use one of these, well, stay tuned because I have something to share with you that might save you a lot of pain, suffering, anguish, and losing memories, gigabytes, terabytes of information that could be lost. If you're not aware that this could happen to you, maybe you do know, maybe you don't know, maybe you're aware, maybe not, because that's the reason why we've been off the air for so long, because it happened to me, and catastrophic failure, yeah, you could say so. So go ahead and grab some coffee, because that's what I'm on. Grab some coffee, tea, whatever it is you do first thing in the morning, and come and have a chat with me. Go ahead, we'll be right back. Wow, good morning. Hi everybody, good morning. How you guys doing? It's been a long time. My name is Robin. I'm with Roomkiss Ramblings. And like I said, it's been a very long time since we last talked. It's been several months, if you've noticed. Because I had originally had planned out that I had filmed and done all this video footage, and I was going to have enough memories and stuff in storage that I was going to be able to share out and spread out for until at least September. Because we had so much stuff that was going to be taking place between then that I had a lot of stuff to do, and I didn't want to be overwhelmed with trying to keep content going while I was dealing with this stuff. Unfortunately, due to and in the end, because of what took place, we lost 3 years worth of data, over 2.5 terabytes worth of stuff in one day, one afternoon. Everything went gone. And because of that, I wanted to share with you and tell you what was told to me and how you can catch it before it happens to you. All right. So anyways, let's get on with the story. A couple months back, because it's been a couple months, as I was trying to get things in line and start creating and putting stories together to put them up and have them waiting. This is a 2 terabyte hard drive, external hard drive. It wasn't operating right. Now, we live in an RV full time, so every time we break down, every time we have to move, travel somewhere, everything in this RV gets broken down. This particular day, it wasn't acting right. You can hear the fan kicking on, but the operating system was not functioning right. When I hooked it to my computer, I couldn't track it. I couldn't find where it was at. It was not popping up showing that it was connected, and I couldn't find it. And so after that attempt, we got on to customer service. We talked with the IT department, got into a conversation with their IT spec. Yes, Pumbaa wants attention. You've already been fed. Yes. Anyway, so we got on the phone with the IT department. Now, it's no longer under, where? No. No. Go lay down. Hey. We already went through the whole thing. We no longer had warranty on it, so we were no longer covered under there. But he was kind of wanting to see if it was a manufacturer issue. There was something actually inside the device that had failed. So we agreed. We paid for this to be shipped off to the IT to be looked at. 2 weeks later, we received a notification. Actually, it was not 2 weeks later. It was like a week later. Once they said, "Hey, this particular person is working on it," and this is what they saw once they opened it. And he said that the initial assessment that there was severe electrical damage to the interior of the device. And at this time, there doesn't look like there's going to be hope in retrieving any data off the memory cards that are inside the device. Due to that, they're going to continue to attempt to process and see if they can retrieve any data off the memory portions of the device. A couple days later, sorry, no go. They were not able to. The damage went past the processors and the memory chips in the device, and it was complete failure. So what happened was, and what they can say is that this is actually the device itself. They sent it back, put it back together and sent it back. The ports here began to shift in place. It kind of wiggled when I put the power cord in. And what happened is the connection to the main board inside the device lost the connectivity that it's supposed to, creating an unnatural power surge inside the device. So when the data and the power that was being connected, because this requires an external power source, caused an overload and failure because of continuous over wear and tear of the device. It's 3 years old, so it's an older machine, but that is important information, because the reason why I said that's important information, because that's wear and tear on any device. That could be your tablets, your cell phones, your computers themselves. If you start realizing that your devices are starting to have wear, like they're wiggling, or you have to wiggle with your cord to get it to connect or to charge, stop. If you're seeing that you're having issues when you're plugging in your device, that they're not connecting correctly, don't plug it in, because you're going to risk destroying either the operating system or memory, or you're going to destroy your device over time, which happened to my iPad a couple weeks ago. I noticed that when I plugged it in, it wiggled a little bit, and it would say it was charging, then it wasn't charging. It was charging, wasn't charging. Called them, took it in, and they said, yeah, it's coming loose from the port itself is coming loose from inside, and they re-tacked it back into place. So if you are noticing that your device is having wiggle room issues with connectivity, and don't plug it in, stop what you're doing. So that's the reason why you haven't seen us online anymore for a while, because we have nothing. We've lost all that video footage. I had videos of us traveling through DC. I had videos of us traveling down to Kentucky, my husband's surgeries, my surgeries. I had in-depth surgery and conversation with my dentist and my surgeon. I had pictures of my husband's device that was put into his back that they had to remove. We had conversations about post-surgery, about how he felt about it, and if we were going to do it again. I had this in-depth conversation with, stuff with pictures and graphics and stuff. And so we had been saving that to share with you guys, and it's all gone. So, lesson learned. So I wanted to share that with you. If you're seeing that your ports are getting loose, contact a computer or cell phone repair place. It checked out just for your safety and security, so you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to replace the device, or lose all your memories that you have on them. I hope you guys take that with a grain of salt, and I hope that helps you guys from not going through the heartache and heartbreak that I went through in the last couple months. I'm trying to retrieve all the information and videos off of my old iPhotos and Facebook posts and Instagram photos, and trying to recreate something. So as I'm trying to grab little bits here and there, I hope to be able to start getting back into some regular thing. I'm recovering after a massive surgery, so it's a long, drawn out process, but we're getting there. So you guys take care of each other, love one another, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.